Hey guys, we're going to check out Hilton Amingiri in the Maldives today, and this is certainly one of our favorite resorts that we've been to, and you'll soon see why. Stick around to the very end, I'm going to give away their best kept secret. Rooms will go for 110,000 Hilton points as of April 30th, 2024. When we booked the room, the one bedroom over water villa was the standard, but I'm seeing now the one bedroom beach pool villa is the standard room at 110,000 points. I'm sure you're wondering if I'm a Hilton Diamond or Gold member, will I be able to get an upgrade to the over water villa or the one bedroom? It really depends on how busy they are and what season they're in. The best time to go to Maldives is between December to April. It's the dry season, so there's lower rain, lower humidity, and the resort will be busier. Monsoon season or low season, off season is from May to August, and the weather may be nice, but there are times where it just may rain a lot. These rooms in Hilton Amingiri, there's certainly a wow factor to them. Each room, even in the base ones, are around 1,500 square foot, and they have all the amenities that you could ever want in a hotel room. Here's a really nice bathtub with an amazing view of the ocean. There's slippers, bathrobes, hot water heater, life jacket, cups, glasses, and all the bathroom amenities that you probably don't even know how to use them. We like this back part of the room where you can put your suitcase on that bench between these two closets. Most hotel rooms, you have your suitcase probably next to your bed, and then you have to look at the unorganized mess all the time. But here you can just put your suitcase in the back part of this room, and it's just one of those small things that makes you appreciate how they did the layout of this room. On your deck, there's this netting by the pool. Just take the bedding, throw it on top of there, and it's so much more comfortable to sit on. There's also an outside shower for you to rinse off quickly after going to the pool or the ocean. Really convenient, so you don't have to go inside. We got the floating breakfast, and while we got some nice pictures, videos, I would not get this again. The main reason is that it attracts flies real fast, so you're spending some time swatting flies away, and then you're getting water all over your food and bread becomes soggy, so it wasn't really worth it. So we ended up bringing the basket up to the table to eat there. I'd much rather eat cereal on a table than in the water. It doesn't work out as well as you think it would. After floating breakfast, we're still hungry. We need to go to a breakfast buffet. This place is huge. They have bikes that you can ride. It's walkable, but it's much faster on a bike. Guys, check out this view. This is the best view I've ever had for a breakfast buffet. The food was also easily 5 stars. At some buffets where they have like 80 items, but only 2 of them are good. Well, here everything was scrumptious. I needed a better word than just delicious. How about delectable? They have many different sections for hot food, including traditional Maldivian, American, European, and Asian. I'm always a big sucker for good congee or porridge. They had really legit congee here. It was just the right consistency, like not too thick or too thin. We stayed at the Waldorf after this, and I remember their congee was just like rice and water. Breakfast is included for Hilton Diamond and Gold members, and this saves a lot because I believe it was around $100 US for breakfast otherwise. And this adds up real quick. If you're staying there for a couple of nights with 2 people, that's several $100s in breakfast costs. You can get Hilton Diamond, Hilton Gold through a variety of different credit cards. A breakfast tip I have for you guys is get the mangosteen. Here's a video of a guy cutting it up for you. Mangosteen is a South Asian fruit. It's slightly sweet, tart, kind of like a creamier version of lychee. So I've been eating all morning. I need to work off some of these calories. You can go biking around the resort, and the bikes are free to use. You can just grab one. It's not like one is assigned to your room or anything. The scenery at Amingiri is just breathtaking. Everywhere you look is so picturesque. It's hard to take a bad picture anywhere. If I had a criticism of anything at Amingiri, it would be the gym. It was pretty small and cramped. See, there's a barbell in the corner, upper right corner, but there was no rack. So how can you do things like bench and squats without a rack? I mean, I guess you could do deadlifts, but still, there should be a rack for the barbells. There were plenty of things to do. Non-motorized water sports were included, paddle boards, kayaks. Although I do remember these waves were pretty intense. I'm not an expert paddleboarder by any means, but I remember finding it pretty difficult to stand up and keep my balance. Maybe it was just that day where the waters were a little more rough. There was also a tennis court and basketball court. That's not our thing, but if you like doing it, it's there. Another benefit of being Hilton Gold or Diamond was they had daily happy hour at this bar. I believe it was called SIP, S-I-P. And happy hour was between 3 to 4 p.m. every day. An interesting fact about Maldives is that it's a Muslim country and Islam prohibits the consumption of alcohol. But because it depends so much on tourism, alcohol is allowed in all the resorts. So after happy hour, it's time to check out the main pool. This main pool was absolutely huge. There was no fighting over chairs, plenty of seating. It's not like Cancun or a cruise where everyone fights over those loungers. And when you say Maldives, I mean, you definitely think over water villas, but also I think infinity pools with views overlooking Indian Ocean like this. As far as food goes, you're going to experience some sticker shock when you get to Maldives. You're talking $50 burgers, $70 kung pao chickens. But I thought this buffet was actually worth it. I mean, you can get a burger at any time in your city in a sit-down restaurant, but how often can you eat a buffet with great food on the beach? I believe Amingiri hosts these beach buffets every week. You can certainly email the hotel to check on their schedule. And I believe the cost was around $300, $350 per person, in that range. They gave us a bottle of wine for being Hilton Diamond members, and we brought it to the beach buffet, and there was no issues with that. They didn't publicly advertise this, but I thought the best kept secret of the resort was you get a free photo session with a photographer. Now, there's no charge for the session, but if you want to buy the pictures in the end, you can. It was a really good deal, actually. I think it was around $200, $250. We got 140 pictures I mean, what a good deal. I don't even see many travel bloggers talking about this. Overall, we highly enjoyed Hilton Amingiri. Certainly hope to go back there someday.